Hey everyone, it's Pam. So I know I haven't been around in a while. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded a video in a while. I mean, there's no excuses. I just got lazy and got preoccupied with work. So I haven't filmed a review in a while, but I have another review and it is a sunscreen review. It is for the Skin Aqua UV Super Moisture Milk. So let's get started. I bought this sunscreen maybe about 3 months ago. I go through sunscreen quite quickly because I do apply quite a bit. I think oftentimes people don't apply the appropriate amount or the adequate amount of sunscreen to their face and body. So in terms of the packaging, it is like a yellow gold with the gold cap. It's a squeezy tube, it's plastic, it's sturdy. It came in this plastic packaging and it came with a sheet mask on the side, which I have not yet used. Everything is in Japanese since it is a Japanese product. I purchased mine on Taobao.com because I do live in China, so I paid renminbi in it. I will link down below information on the product from Amazon and YesStyle if I can find it. And I first heard of this sunscreen on the website RadzillaCosmet.com because I'm personally trying to transition into fragrance-free skincare, and I do not like using things that have added scent or synthetic fragrance. And yeah, it got really good reviews and ratings, and I decided to try it. So I'll link down RadzillaCosmet.com down below. On the website it says that it has 3 UV filters, zinc oxide, 2 other ones which I can't pronounce. They'll appear here somewhere on the screen, and it's Japanese sunscreen milk for sports. It replaced the Skin Aqua UV Moisture Milk launched in 2008 according to the website. It also has very high UV protection, which that is very true. It turns into a transparent water-like texture when applied to the skin. That's true. It's very watery. It does kind of look like milk because of the color. It has 2 types of hyaluronic acid, collagen and amino acids, and it keeps the skin hydrated. So I personally have dry, very sensitive skin. I have rosacea. So I decided to give this a go because I don't like sunscreens that are very drying. It says that it's ideally for the beach or water sports, etc. But you can use it any given time that you want. It doesn't leave any white residue, and it claims to be comfortable. It can be used for the face and body. That's also stated on Amazon. And it can double as a makeup base. That is one of the claims. So I will insert a video of me applying the sunscreen on my bare skin, and I'll do that now. So I just didn't feel like setting up my camera, so I'm just going to show you the demo on my phone. Here it is. Shake it up. I put some on my hand. I don't know, I just squeezed out quite a bit, and then I'm going to put it on my face. I put a lot of sunscreen on, so I usually put like 3 layers, 2 layers. This is not my only layer that I will be using, but just so you can see how it looks with my first layer. It really rubs it nicely into the skin. Look, completely nicely. Doesn't leave a white cast. The more you rub it in, the nicer it will look on your skin. I bring it down my neck. This is with 1 layer. So here I have a bit more. Again, put it on my face. I really like to focus the sunscreen everywhere. If my arms are exposed, then I will apply there too. But I like to focus it like on my neck, behind my neck, because the back of my neck is quite darker than my face. That's because in Taiwan, when I lived in Taiwan, I didn't wear sunscreen, and I mostly had my hair up or like braided. So, as some of you know, or you might not know, Taiwan is very hot and humid. So I eventually ended up getting like a tan because the back of my neck was always exposed. And I lived there for 2 years, and I would walk to work with 2 layers of the sunscreen. No white cast. Really rubs nicely into the skin. It is moisturizing. It kind of feels like if you've applied an oil, like a face oil. Yeah, this is it. I am wearing it underneath my makeup, and you can use it as makeup base. However, I don't solely rely on it as makeup base, and it is very moisturizing. So I have to say, by far, this is the most moisturizing sunscreen that I have used. First, it takes a little bit of getting used to, because I mean, I apply a lot of sunscreen. It feels like silky, and once you just let it sink into the skin, that feeling of kind of like that slickness will like dissipate. So it's definitely not oily, even though it might feel like oily in the beginning, especially if you layer it on. By far, this is, I think, my favorite sunscreen that I have tried to date. I used it mostly during winter time. It's perfect for winter time. It does wear nicely underneath makeup. It doesn't make my face feel red or itchy. It doesn't even make my eyes water. There have been sunscreens that I personally loved how it felt on my skin, but once I got close to the eye area, it made them water. This one does not make my eyes water at all. It's very compact. I think it's good for travel. The only like issue I have with it is that it's 40 milliliters. Some of the other ones I have are like 50 or more. But overall, I will repurchase it, especially for winter months. But I think if you have oily skin, then it might be a little bit too heavy for you during the summer. Maybe during winter time, it still might be a little bit heavy for you. But if you are oily, then you might just want to apply this as your moisturizer during winter time. I personally don't do that. I apply a lot of moisturizer beforehand. I definitely recommend the sunscreen. It makes you feel like you're hydrated. It doesn't irritate the skin. It blends in nicely. It doesn't leave a white cast. It goes on, once you rub it in, it goes on translucent, clear. You basically need no effort to rub it in. You're just literally rubbing it in, and it completely just is absorbed onto your skin. Really well made product. I love it. I highly recommend it. If you have any questions that I didn't address or any questions that I didn't answer, please let me know and I will try my best to answer those questions. I hope you enjoyed the review and it was helpful. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.